the fearless Nikki Bella.
The following contest is a championship tournament first round match. Making her way to the ring from Scottsdale, Arizona, Nikki Bella!
Nikki Bella has dominated the women's division, the reality TV world, the podcast game.
Well, she succeeds at whatever she puts her mind to.
Hard work and determination personified.
She is a heavy hitter, a powerhouse, and a cunning strategist.
Worked hard to become the best, to become a top competitor in the women's division.
Take a look at one of the hottest luchadoras around.
And her opponent from Monterrey, Mexico,
The devil herself has arrived. Flammer has been the most dominant female competitor to ever come out of Mexico. 900 plus days holding the top title in women's lucha libre, and I can definitely see her keeping that fire burning here in WWE.
She's proven herself in Mexico. One of the top women to come from south of the border, man. But now, Flammer has to prove herself in the WWE. Let's go.
Serious implications in this contest. Winner advances in the tournament. Loser has to head back to the locker room, ousted from the event moving forward. Oh, mounting him and just punching it away. And a big slap. Oh.
Nikki defenseless here.
Ouch. In defeat. What are they doing here? Oh, a little fake out. A kick to the face. How humiliating.
But I guarantee they're going to take great umbrage with that offense.
Lifted and completely helpless here. Textbook slam.
Unable to evade the offense.
And that was taking the attack to the competition with that one.
Authority.
And the striking ability of Nikki put on the back foot. From the heavens. You gotta be kidding me.
Betting it all on a daring leap from the top.
And it paid off for the moment. Now it's time to capitalize. As someone who has competed in this kind of match, what's the key to success here, Corey?
Pacing yourself. From the top. Oh, buddy. Consecutive high-risk maneuvers, and the pace of this match has certainly picked up.
Flammer to the punch. Boom! Read that one. Ducks underneath. Flammer.
Wing clipper.
Flammer has that determined look on her face.
Flammer has them hooked. Flammer driver. Flammer has this wrapped up.
Makes a cover. Oh, kick out at two.
I can't believe she beat the count. I thought she was done.
That was a great opportunity to put this one away, but it slipped right through her fingers. And a knee to the face.
Now she's looking to apply the pressure with this submission maneuver. Crossface hold applied now. Tap out. Tap out.
Nikki is unable to stop any attack.
Flammer is reaching that other level.
And Nikki Bella is finally changing the tempo with that attack.
That could be the spark Nikki was looking for. Smacked with an open palm.
saw it coming.
She got sent right into that corner.
Just like that, she turned it around.
Placing her up on the turnbuckle.
Uh-oh, up top. Have them where they want. Crush it. Flammer is overwhelming the opposition here.
Nikki's perseverance being tested.
Oh, tough hit to the legs.
Turns it around. Sole of the foot meets the stomach.
Drop kick.
Oh no, trapping the arm. Vicious stomps to the hand.
Taking on even more brutal damage there.
We all know how tough she is, but tonight, that may just be to her detriment. Nikki wobbling, looks vulnerable.
Flammer.
Big Flammer driver.
Nikki Bella looks knocked out.
Cover. What a performance and what a win. Always interesting to see what kind of matchups we get in tournament action, as that match demonstrated.
Here is your winner, Flammer!
The win goes to Flammer.
She may be fearless, but tonight, Nikki Bella is leaving here winless.
Oh, yeah. It's getting hot in here, man.
The following contest is a championship tournament first round match. Making her way to the ring from Miami, Florida,
Vice had a successful MMA career as a flyweight before arriving here.
Yeah, and Lola has all the in-ring skills and fighting spirit to succeed in WWE. Lola Vice looks ready to set the world on fire.
She has the makings of a top superstar.
The epitome of glamour and ability, Eve Torres.
Her opponent from Denver, Colorado, Eve Torres.
And right off the bat, you're knocked out by Eve's beauty. Once that bell rings, though, she knocks you out in a far more painful way.
Take it all in, man. Eve's got the look, she's got the brains, and she's looking to win tonight by any means necessary.
And here we go in this tournament matchup. Who will move forward? Who will be erased off the bracket?
Tournaments have a tendency of surprise results, so we'll see if this match continues that pattern.
Drop kick. Beautiful.
Oh, wicked kick to the lower back.
Slam down.
Head scissors applied, and here come the elbows.
3 elbows to the skull.
I think rage took over in that moment. Nothing but blind rage.
Strong kick. Now Vice has the firm upper hand.
Lola's doing a good job staying attached.
Flying. Diving seated senton.
In this kind of match, do you think it's better to attack fast and try to get those 2 falls in a hurry, or stretch things out?
I see the appeal of trying to press any advantage, but these matches are more often marathons. So I've come in prepared to take my time and plan to be in the deep waters.
And Torres is really being knocked around here.
Torres needs to better assess the situation to turn this around.
Picture perfect example for when you just want to put someone down with authority.
And enters back into the ring.
Powered up, but dropping behind. Crank in the neck.
Inverted DDT.
Vice. Knee. Followed by the axe kick.
Torres is out of it. Completely in peril.
With a 305.
Torres is done.
Makes the cover. Now she kicked out.
I don't know how she was able to kick out of that bad.
Can't put this one away even after that big maneuver. Hold on a second. Could be a matter of time. Submission being locked in. In trouble in the grass. Tap out. Lola is picking the competition apart.
Full focus from Lola.
There's no way she can continue on for much longer.
Looks like the gas tank is running past E now.
She's making her way to the top turnbuckle. Up high.
Oh, and she doesn't connect. And just like that, she gets out of dodge.
Cuts the attack off. Bam! She flipped that attack around. Opportunity now for Vice to capture some momentum.
She's showing some signs of life here.
Vice way up top.
From the heavens, getting the knees up just in time.
Oh, there's a response against Eve. An uninterrupted surge against Torres here.
Torres now just trying to survive.
Vice, knee. Followed by the axe kick.
We've seen that look before. Vice in position, man.
With a 305.
Has Lana settled this?
Makes the cover. An emphatic victory. Now let's take a look at some of the great tournament action we just had the pleasure of watching.
Here is your winner, Lola Vice.
Lola Vice with a massive win tonight.
Eve isn't going to let this get her down. No way. She'll be back.
The consummate underdog of the women's division, Zelina Vega.
The following contest is a championship tournament first round match. Making her way to the ring from Queens, New York, Zelina Vega.
Zelina Vega has just been looking amazing lately in the ring.
Yeah, while she's usually at a total size disadvantage, Zelina Vega more than makes up for that in the amount of fight she has.
She's known as the Prodigy, Roxanne Perez.
And her opponent from Laredo, Texas, Roxanne Perez.
Look, I love the story of how she would get on a Greyhound bus in her teenage years to take a 5-hour trip from Laredo to Houston just to train in your school.
Yes, indeed. That showed me a whole lot about Roxanne Perez, that, you know, she's not here just to take part in this business. She's here to take over. She's here to take over.
So much success, so young.
Well, maybe that's why Perez feels so entitled. But then again, I guess it's not entitlement when you're as good as Roxanne.
Two superstars in the ring tonight, but it's all part of a much grander tournament going on here in WWE.
And that's why this match just feels different. Obviously, no superstar ever wants to lose a match, but this tournament just increases the pressure to perform tonight. No one wants to go out on their back and see their tournament dreams collapse here.
Destructive use of the knee.
Backing her into that corner now.
Getting placed up high, looking helpless.
A reversal. Well scouted. Here we go. Uh-oh. Look at the power. Devastating flourish from Perez here.
Roxanne is backing up every word right now.
Crisp arm drag.
Gotta respect the strategy to work over the arm.
Crank in the head.
Treat the leg right there.
We know that taking out the legs is one of the most effective strategies in any match.
Beautiful back handspring senton.
Uncorks an uppercut. Zelina is in a distressing spot.
Zelina needs to pull a trick from her sleeve. I've said it before, but it's really paramount to pick up the first fall of a 2 out of 3 falls match as quickly as possible. That's how you set the tone and pace. You want the competition to be facing an uphill battle.
Oh, finds an opening and delivers the boot.
Running clothesline. Oh, the physicality on display there. Unbelievable. Super kick. Good night. Looks like Roxanne has the inside track now.
Roxanne is not holding anything back.
So much damage has already been done.
And yet, she continues on somehow. What resilience.
Big knee drop to the back of the neck.
Roxanne just lining her up and knocking her down. Roxanne Perez.
Pop rocks.
Is that enough to take out Zelina Vega?
2 count. She scores a fall early in the match.
Right to the kidneys from behind.
Knee straight into the spinal column.
And Zelina finding herself on the defensive.
Not looking good for Zelina here.
John Jones ready.
Launching. Meteora.
Positioning them in the corner here. Placed up on top of the turnbuckle.
Uh-oh, going up top. This isn't going to be good. Back superplex.
Once again, their core taking some substantial damage.
Quick thinking from Zelina. And she finally has the wherewithal to answer back.
Could be the table turner Zelina desperately needed.
We're going to rain down some big shots.
Uppercut. That'll cost some teeth. Roxanne now has a leg up in this match.
Seeing some hellacious offense from Perez.
And well-timed maneuver there. Roxanne heading up high.
Up high.
Frog splash!
Off the ropes. And
Knee to the back of the neck.
Perez is in position. It's inevitable from here. Roxanne perhaps looking to go big here.
Pop rocks.
Big opening for Roxanne to take.
And a victory. What a win she picks up here tonight. No doubt it was a good one. Here's another look.
Here is your winner, Roxanne Perez!
Zelina Vega stands tall before us, a beaten woman.
I'm sure this went down exactly how Roxy had planned this one.
The role model is here, man. Not totally sure what version of Bayley we're getting tonight, but I know this. Bayley's gonna handle her business.
The following contest is a championship tournament first round match. Making her way to the ring from San Jose, California, Bayley!
Oh, Bayley's done staying in the background, done letting others take that spotlight away from her. This is the first ever Women's Triple Crown. First ever Grand Slam champion. She's won everything, and I mean everything in the WWE, and still got that passion inside her. Show some love, baby, for Bayley.
Bayley and I may not be the best of friends, but I can't deny the talent she has in the ring or the contribution she's made to WWE outside the ring.
Oh, this woman is a history maker and a surefire future Hall of Famer. And I would know.
You sure would.
And her opponent from Union City, New Jersey, AAA Reina!
She calls herself your favorite wrestler's favorite wrestler, and there are plenty of superstars who agree. But Corey, now those who idolize Lee are facing her. Time to put away any reverence for AJ Lee, because the Black Widow will prey on any weakness. And of all the possible matchups in this tournament, I'd say we've got one of the best in front of us right now. Look, I'll admit, I've had my fingers crossed it would work out this way. This one has real show-stealing potential. Measured knee drop.
And they are turning the lights out.
She fights back with the counter.
Bayley gets out of the way in time. Whatever you can do, I can do better. Counters on top of counters. Planting up high on the top turnbuckle.
Climbing up top. Look at the blows to the back of the neck and a back superplex. Not so fast. Hurricane Rana. Bayley not looking very role model-like there. Quite the opposite, in fact. She's being made somewhat of an example here.
Yeah, Lee displaying a higher level of aggression.
Working the leg with that move. And Bayley's resolve might be wavering here. Yeah, Lee appearing unstoppable. Watch out. Crossbody from the top. Bit of an old-school situation here with 2 out of 3 falls in effect.
And that same strategy holds true as it did 100 years ago. That first fall is always important, but that second one is the one that counts. You can't panic if you're down 1 fall. You got to get back up and get back on top.
Catches the kick.
Got out of the way of that one. It's a belly suplex.
And Bayley just reminded her there who exactly is in charge of this match. I'll give you a hint. Starts with a B and ends with an A. And take a look here. A submission attempt by AJ. Guillotine! We have a tap out. Connects. Saw it coming. That'll ring your bell. From the top. Splash. She's totally unprotected.
Man playing it with that DDT.
She's just taken so much damage to this point.
This is a bleak-looking situation. It might be over here soon.
They are deep into this match, and you have to think that their stamina is running out.
Yeah, at this point in the match, it starts to feel like you're fighting in mud. AJ ready to end things.
Oh, no, there could be trouble lurking for her with this submission maneuver.
And she falls victim to the submission. Has to give up.
And here's a look back at some of the action from the previous match.
Here is your winner, AJ Lee!
Tonight, Bayley was off her game.
Hard to believe that AJ Lee is still performing at such a high level after being away from this game for over a decade. Take a look at one of the hottest luchadoras around.
The following contest will be a championship tournament semifinals match. Making her way to the ring from Monterrey, Mexico,
This is going to be a treat. Flammer has been touted as one of the top young women's division stars to come out of Mexico, and she has lived up to that reputation every time we've seen her compete.
You're right about that, Wade. Her reign as one half of the mixed tag champions in AAA was over a year and a half. Her reign as women's champion over 2 years. Flammer knows how to reach the top and stay there.
This woman's flame burns strong, burns bright, and if her past is any indication, it shows no sign of dimming anytime soon.
Welcome to Vice City.
And her opponent from Miami, Florida,
Lola Vice takes every chance she can to celebrate her heritage in the ring to do her fellow Cubans proud.
And she certainly does just that with her MMA strikes and fiery attitude. She is a force to be reckoned with. A superstar in every sense of the word. Vice has knockout power in her hands and feet. And she looks great doing it.
And the bell rings for semifinals action.
It's crunch time now, gentlemen. The end is in sight.
What a reversal by Flammer.
She manages to maneuver herself out of harm's way.
Outrageous athleticism on the Hurricanrana.
Working on the arm wringer. Oh, and a kick. That was nasty.
Thunderous power slam.
Vicious forearm right in the skull. Foot to the gut. She goes back into the ring. Big knee to the midsection. Now Vice has the firm upper hand.
This can't be how Flammer envisioned tonight going.
And a kick to the body to finish it off.
Confidence scoops him. Oh, flips in the back door right there.
Inverted DDT.
The hits are there. Oh. Oh, follow up 3 big elbows.
Nothing was being held back with each of those strikes. And a 2 out of 3 falls match really tests the superstars involved when it comes to both their physical and mental strength.
Which is why you always want to set the tone by picking up that first fall. It gives you the mental advantage, making your competition have to fight an uphill battle after that.
Panic scouted, now can capitalize. Oh, she counters right back on Flammer. Followed by the axe kick.
We've seen that look before. Vice in position, man.
And she quickly turned that around.
Stiff elbow will break. Oh, get ready. She knows exactly what she's doing with this submission hold. Unmitigated. Fighting with everything she has. And she's free.
Flammer's been on the receiving end for a bit now.
Yeah, Lola's on a roll now.
The damage is all catching up with her now.
Talk about dire straits. I'm not sure how much longer they're going to be able to keep going at this point.
Head scissors applied, and here come the elbows. Strong elbows to the crown. Oh, if Lola can just get a foot.
And there it is, the tap, and that will earn her the fall.
sucker.
Driven down. Lola is picking the competition apart.
Flammer has to trust her instincts at this point.
Followed by the axe kick.
Flammer's being carefully measured now. 305.
Will Vice finish things now?
And going for the pin. That's it. Lola got it done. Now let's take another look at these wonderful women in action.
Here is your winner, Lola Vice.
Flammer dropping the ball tonight.
Yeah. Anguish tonight.
A woman obsessed with championship gold.
Because Roxanne knows what she's worth.
The following contest will be a championship tournament semifinals match. Making her way to the ring from Laredo, Texas, Roxanne Perez.
You have to love this level of confidence in a superstar.
Especially for so early in her tenure in WWE.
Well, Roxanne's already done more in her early 20s than most competitors do in their entire career.
So much success, so young.
Well, maybe that's why Perez feels so entitled. But then again, I guess it's not entitlement when you're as good as Roxanne.
Here she comes, your favorite wrestler's favorite wrestler.
And her opponent from Union City, New Jersey, AJ Lee.
Michael Cole, the Black Widow of WWE, is back, and she is ready to pick up right where she left off.
One of the architects of the women's evolution in WWE, but now ready to once again prove she's the best. And the bell rings for semifinals action.
It's crunch time now, gentlemen. The end is in sight. Beautiful back handspring senton.
Oh. Neck breaker. Perez caught by surprise. Crucial counter there.
Tremendous pressure being applied in this head crank. Might take her head clean off her shoulders.
Watch out! Frog splash! Oh, unloading a big kick to the back. Lee couldn't find a way out of that maneuver.
Roxanne's decision-making certainly looked effective there.
Looks like Roxanne has the inside track now.
Lee had to retreat and rethink her strategy.
What do you think is an overlooked factor in terms of strategy in a 2 out of 3 falls match?
Definitely the importance of staying cautious, especially in the early goings. The last thing you want to do here is rush into things and make a mistake that ends up putting you behind.
Got flipped upside down there. A blow to the back of the neck.
Knee drop to the back of the neck.
Roxanne just lining her up and knocking her down.
And Lee able to reverse that. And that might be the start of the momentum swing AJ needed.
AJ could be turning her fortunes around.
Well-placed elbow to break up the maneuver.
Evades the attack.
Wait a minute. Lee attempting the submission now. Almost a miraculous escape and a side slam.
And she reversed it. She finally manages to land some offense.
Standing up for herself and fighting back.
This onrush has got to be draining to Lee.
Yeah, Perez is proving hard to keep up with.
In the corner now. She doesn't want to stay there.
AJ gets fended off.
Getting set up on that.
Both superstars perched up high.
Not from up there.
Avalanche Hurricanrana.
And Roxanne Perez looking so devious. Perez is in position. It's inevitable from here.
Roxanne Perez, big boot to her opponent.
With pop locks.
AJ with the cause for alarm.
She's got an early fall in this one.
hoisted up high here.
Scoop down.
I have to ask, where are these two even finding the strength to go on at this point?
Maybe it's this hot crowd. Maybe it's just their respective competitive drives, forcing them to try to one-up each other tonight. Whatever it is, it's electric. What a counter!
Power slam here, but sliding out.
Inverted DDT. Wow. Boom.
Knee right on target. Kick to the gut. Hammerlock applied. Suplex.
She can't possibly take any more.
Surely a grim-looking future if things don't turn around here. Oh, managed to make a well-timed kick to the gut.
Oh, round and round we go. Tilt-a-whirl head scissors.
Oh, man. Laying it in there.
Roxanne Perez, great athleticism, backhand spring senton.
Lee is shaky. The end of the track for her could be near.
Roxanne Perez looking for pop rocks. Will Perez take advantage?
2. It's over. Roxanne Perez with the victory. Always interesting to see what kind of matchups we get in tournament action, as that match demonstrated.
Here is your winner, Roxanne Perez!
AJ Lee will need to find a way to deal with this loss.
I have no idea how AJ's going to handle this loss. But to tell you the truth, I'm pretty sure AJ has no idea either. The woman's unpredictable, to say the least.
Oh, yeah. It's getting hot in here, man.
The following contest will determine the championship tournament winner and is for the AAA Reina de Reinas Championship. Making her way to the ring from Miami, Florida,
Lola Vice takes every chance she can to celebrate her heritage in the ring to do her fellow Cubans proud.
And she certainly does just that with her MMA strikes and fiery attitude. She is a force to be reckoned with.
The Prodigy is here.
And her opponent from Laredo, Texas, Roxanne Perez.
You have to love this level of confidence in a superstar.
Especially for so early in her tenure in WWE.
Well, Roxanne's already done more in her early 20s than most competitors do in their entire career.
So much success, so young.
Maybe that's why Perez feels so entitled. But then again, I guess it's not entitlement when you're as good as Roxanne. You win this title, you are a top name in this industry.
These superstars have battled through and finally made their way to the final round.
It all comes down to this. All the work, all the effort, all for this moment.
Oh, that's got to sting your back.
Uh-oh. Lola turns that around.
Big Hurricane Rana right on target.
Turning the tables. And able to beat Perez to the punch. Clothesline. Right in the back of the neck.
Lariat. She's going up now. Going up high.
Stalking from above.
Soaring.
All the way down to the floor.
Took a big risk and really got the worst outcome possible.
Yeah, that was hard to watch.
Point of the knee used to great effect. Grabbing hold of a kendo stick. This is getting better by the second. She's grabbed a kendo stick, the international symbol. Things are about to get extreme.
Any advice for these competitors on how to succeed in a 2 out of 3 falls match?
Be patient. There's no time here. Just take it all one fall at a time. And don't give in to fear and desperation if you fall behind.
And now that's some nasty offense imposed on Vice.
Tilt-a-whirl head scissors.
Lola's been on the receiving end for a bit now.
Looks like Lola is having trouble generating any sort of defense. Lola escapes the attack.
Up and around we go. Wow, spectacular tilt-a-whirl facebuster.
A wild look in her eye.
Russian leg sweep. Here's a cover.
And she's not done yet.
The ref didn't even get to 2.
Oh, she ain't done yet, man. She still got some more damage to...
Unique pinning combination.
She powers out immediately there.
Incredible. She kicks out before the 2 at this point.
Perez is taking over here.
Roxanne is backing up every word right now.
Right hand after right hand. This is ugly.
And with an onslaught of strikes like that, it's clear they have nothing but punishment on their mind.
Double knees to the back. Roxanne just lining her up and knocking her down.
Perez with the kick to the gut. The boot to the pop rocks. And look is bad for Vice.
She's able to score a fall early here.
Oh, changing plans with that back elbow.
Forced into the corner and needs to stay under defensive.
Running clothesline. Lola's been on the receiving end for a bit now.
Vice is breaking down a bit. Oh, she has her right where she wants her.
Man, that is going to leave some serious wounds.
She's being derailed here.
Well, we're deep into this tournament match. This is where things get serious. Holding nothing back, striking over and over again. There has to be...
Roxanne perhaps looking to go big here.
Pop rocks! Pop rocks!
Will Perez take advantage?
Into the cover. Yes, got it. New champion. Here's a few clips from the last match for us.
Here is your winner, and the new AAA Reina de Reinas champion, Roxanne Perez.
We have a new champion, etching their name in the history books forever.
We really are looking at a new era, Cole. Soak it in.